What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Big Mazee, in a bit. Today we are doing a reaction video to Mom finds out her teen daughter is a psycho killer. Firstly, why are you killing somebody? Why are you still living with your mom? Firstly, that let's throw out there. Like, why are you doing that? And it's not good to be pew, pew, pew. People, why you still live with your parents? Like, what? You dragging you and your homegirls into the bed. Like, come on now. Anyways, let's get started. And we doing the reaction video to Sinister's Ends.
Okay. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm waiting for my sister to go over there. What happened? What happened?
I just need to speak to you over here for a second.
Oh, Lord.
Right now there's an investigation.
Oh my God, that poor mother look like she looks like she finna pass out. This poor woman.
And I guess it's your daughter?
Yeah, that's my daughter.
Your daughter, her name came up. So we have to keep everybody out of the apartment.
Police arrived at the home of 17-year-old Christy Parisienne, where her mother was informed that Christy had become involved in a strange and violent incident. About an hour earlier, officers...
Yeah, what the fuck happened to Christy? Because Christy, what you doing? Because I was about to say, Christy, what the hell you doing, bro? You out here 17 years old, you pew-pewing people like, what? Girl, where you even get that strap from? Because I know you damn for what your mother ain't had that junk. I don't even know if she killed somebody with a strap. But it's like... But you know dang for well your mother ain't had that junk. I know dang for well your mother ain't taught you that shit. Oh my gosh.
The body of an 18-year-old boy named Dwight Grant near a nearby apartment.
Alright, so I don't know what happened, but 18 years old, 17 years old. Let's say we are doing a hypothesis. Let's say Mr. DJ passed away. No, Mr. DJ and Christy was dating. Okay? Boom. So they was dating. DJ said, I don't like you no more. I'm breaking up with you. Christy was like, you ain't breaking up with me. Pew, 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 pew. That probably what happened. But he's on the floor. So it was probably not a pew, pew, pew. It was probably a drive-by shooting. Lord have mercy. Rest in peace, DJ. Rest in peace.
Apartment complex brutally stabbed to death.
Oh my God.
So I was wrong, okay? I was wrong. Okay, so it was not no drive-by shooting. It was... Okay, so DJ wanted to break up with Shorty. Shorty said, heck no, you ain't breaking up with me. So Shorty was like, she want to break up with me? Dun, dun, dun. And she stabbed him. That's what I got. That's what I got.
Can you guys go back
Rest in
inside for
peace.
me? Can you go back inside, please? Don't. Just do as I ask, please.
Passengers have been taken into custody in the murder of 18-year-old Dwight DJ Grant.
After a body was found there, Local 10's Andrew Perez is live
for this 18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body.
As new clues surfaced and the investigation continued, police
Why it look like her ass smiling?
uncovered
Ain't shit funny, bitch.
conflict between Dwight and 3 of his classmates from Miramar High School. Now officers needed to track all 3 of them down as quickly as possible to figure out what had really happened, what each of their roles was, and more importantly, why. But what detectives were about to learn about how this murder happened, why
Hold
it
on, never
happened,
mind.
and just how...
So my hypothesis was full-blown wrong. Twice. Why are the 3 people? It was 3 people. What did this one boy did to y'all that y'all want to kill this man? Like, that's messed up on everything. Rest in peace to Dwight, because like even his, I don't know if that was his mother. I don't know who that was crying, but if that was somebody, like, has to be somebody that knows him, because that way that tears was crying, it has to be. But it's actually really sad because like y'all did this for what? Why did y'all do this for? So I just got like something. I just started thinking about something. And if I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about at this end of this video, bro, I'm gonna be cursing like a bit. I'm sorry.
How complicated it truly was turned out to be far more shocking than anyone expected.
You can't get away with nothing. There's cameras everywhere.
Exactly. What you do in the dark will come to the light. It will.
Everything started on a Sunday evening. On October 17th in Broward County, Florida, a nurse named Malene Emile noticed something was very wrong. Her 18-year-old son, Dwight Grant, who most of his friends called DJ, hadn't come home that day. DJ wasn't the kind of kid who disappeared without saying anything. He was responsible, focused on school, and always kept his family informed. His sudden silence was completely out of character. This was the beginning of a terrifying mystery for his family. No matter how hard they tried, no one could get in touch with DJ. He wasn't answering calls, he wasn't with any of his friends, and no one had seen him. By Monday morning, the worry exploded.
I would not even wish that on nobody, because like as a mother, bro, I'm not a mother myself, but as like a mother, bro, it's like if you know something about your son that you know that he would never do or anything, it like hurts like really bad to see like what the freak is my son at? Like if you know his routine, and if he goes off that routine, it's so scary. It's so freaking scary. It is so freaking scary, and that's so sad.
DJ didn't show up to any of his classes, something that never happened. His teachers noticed immediately, his friends noticed, and his family knew something was seriously wrong. His family and friends checked every place he might have gone, called every person he might have been with, drove through neighborhoods, handed out flyers. Nothing. Police even went to the high school, hoping someone there might know where he'd gone. Officers spoke to students one by one. At this point, even the smallest detail could be the clue they needed.
Anxiety and depression, so like he would. He has anxiety? No, I have. Okay, so he would check on you. Yeah. Do you know the girl that he's talking to or trying to talk to?
No.
No, does he have a girlfriend?
Not to my knowledge, no.
No? Okay. All right. All right. So you haven't seen him? What's up, man?
Yo, first of all, the police trying to find out some information. You looking like, nigga, hey, they ain't worried about your ass. The fuck? They ain't worried about your ass. I don't know why the fuck. And I'm sorry. Why she out here telling people I haven't? It's probably because like she's like kind of scared because if she says something like she don't want to get like contradicted. Be like, oh, I'm doing this and that.
No, everything good? Okay. Okay, so you haven't spoken to him since. Is this his behavior? Like, does he do? He's a good kid?
He's a good kid. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He goes out. He has a plan. He goes out with his friends. He calls literally all of us all the time to let us know, like, what's up, how you are.
Okay. All right.
To everyone who knew him, DJ was quiet, calm, and spent most of his free time gaming. He wasn't the type to get into fights, he didn't cause trouble, and he had zero history of reckless behavior. Nothing in his
So basically, he's a normal ass kid.
End up involved in something dangerous.
Exactly.
The search for DJ continued through Tuesday of that same week. Then, around 2 p.m., while officers were canvassing the area near Sherman Circle North, a quiet neighborhood in Miramar before all this, they made the worst discovery imaginable. Hidden in the bushes beside an apartment building, police found the body of a young man.
Oh my God. Let me step back.
The body was found just outside the apartment building where DJ lived. All that time, he had been there, right near his own home. Officers were led to the body by scattered bloodstains on the sidewalk. From an initial examination, the body had 2 fatal stab wounds, one to the neck and one to the chest. A knife was also found nearby, hidden in the bushes next to the body.
Can you go back inside, please? Don't. Just do
Oh.
it. In a few minutes, an officer will come talk to you. Go back inside. Listen,
Oh
I
my
can't answer
God.
right now. I just need you to go inside the apartment and stay there till I can get somebody to come and speak to you, please. Listen, what did I just ask? Just give us a few minutes and somebody will come and talk to you. Just give me a few minutes. Go ahead and go inside.
After speaking with DJ's family and asking them to remain patient, officers immediately blocked off the area surrounding the body and began processing the scene for evidence.
That's so
Officers
sad.
were on scene working to
That's,
secure the area,
like,
search for evidence, and confirm
It's
the identity
so
of the victim
sad
as
that
quickly as
like
possible.
she was looking for her baby and her baby was here the whole time, and it's like he's not even alive no more.
Probablemente están tratando de limpiarlo. Hay una cámara aquí. Hay 2 cámaras aquí. Y hay una cámara en esa esquina donde lo tiraron.
Sunday.
On Sunday, he went missing Sunday.
Miramar is a quiet, close-knit community where news spreads fast. So when word got out about the brutal discovery of an 18-year-old's body, tips started pouring in almost immediately. Several people came to police headquarters, hoping the information they had might help. Among them was a woman who walked into the lobby holding her teenage niece's phone. She wanted to tell police about a private group chat that had caught her attention. At the time, officers had no idea that this small piece of information would end up being the key to solving the entire case.
Can you just give me a brief rundown? I'm so sorry.
I know I'm seeing on the news that they found a body over by Sherman Circle, and they keep showing a picture of the kid that goes to Miramar High, saying they can't guarantee that it's him, basically, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But on my niece's phone, all the texts are coming through that they're her friends. There's people from school there, and they know it's him. I just came here because my niece was telling me that she had got these texts from this girl yesterday from the modeling, and she said it was the most traumatizing day of her life when she seen him yesterday, which would have been Sunday.
Yeah.
So in my mind, one and one, I'm not saying she did anything, but I'm not saying I can't come here and not show you either, because she keeps saying
tells everybody in
how many people she's killed and she's in a gang, which
I mean, and it could be just to be, you know, cool or to be tough.
Huh? She keeps telling people that how much time she killed and she's in a gang.
But you never know.
It's like, you know, same thing. I don't want the text messages here. I don't want.
Everybody want to be gang bangers. Nobody want to be civilians anymore. Everybody want to be gang bangers. Nobody want to be a normal
Victim's
girl.
identity was finally confirmed.
Rest in
The
peace,
body belonged
DJ.
to DJ Grant, the Miramar High School student who had been reported missing.
And Nicole, there are still so many more questions than answers at this hour. Our officers came out here because they were helping the search for this 18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body in the bushes.
Now, police had to start putting the broken pieces of the puzzle together. The evidence from the crime scene, and more importantly, the group chat that the woman had brought to them. Inside the chat, police found disturbing messages linked to 3 teens, 3 names that within hours would become central to the investigation. 17-year-old Andre Dexter Clements, 16-year-old Jaslyn Smith, and 17-year-old Christy Parisian. Without wasting any time, officers began tracking them down. Christy was the first person police went to.
Miramar Police Department.
Yes. How you doing, ma'am? So, right now there's an investigation, and I guess it's your daughter?
yeah, that's my daughter.
What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to keep you out of the house for now.
Me?
Yes. Nothing has to do with you personally, but we have to keep everybody out.
You could see in the mother eyes. You see how she breathes. Her heart fucking dropped. Her heart dropped. Her heart dropped.
Apartment. So if there's anybody else in there that's in there,
No, the sister, she's at work right now.
but nobody else is inside.
No, only
Well,
two
you
of
got
us.
you got shoes on, okay?
So we have detectives that are going to get a search warrant.
Okay.
So right now, we're just going to make sure nobody's inside, and then we're going to close the door. And then we're going to wait for the warrant to get here. And then
When I can come back. When I can come back, no?
as soon as you're done with the search warrant, then
Today,
go back
no?
in.
Can I take my phone to call my sister? Is okay? Take my phone? My phone is right there. Can I call her? Because I'm looking on her to
Well,
go.
right now at this point, we already gave you, notice that nobody can go back inside.
Can you take my phone for me? This is right there. By the way, is right there. You see my phone right there?
we really got to follow protocol.
At this point, officers didn't have a warrant, so they wouldn't allow Christy's mother to go inside the house. She waited outside with them until another law enforcement member arrived with a warrant. While they were waiting, she told them that earlier that day, Christy had left her a voice message about the murder. Because of that, they changed course and retrieved the phone so the message could be played. By now,
But wait, hold on. Low key, not even low key. I don't think so. You can do that. Since, boom, from all the crime shows I've been watching, if you under 18, you gotta have a parent and guardian with you. She did not have that parent and guardian with her. So I don't think so she went to go talk to them people. I think so she bounced out, bro. I don't think so she went to go talk to them people. Shoot. I've been watching High Potential lately. I know. So Christy's freaking lying out in these streets.
The police had already spoken with Christy at the station. Her mother wasn't
Okay, so never mind. I was wrong.
able to provide any additional information. The officers informed her that no one from the family was allowed to leave.
So are you going to be around here? Are you sticking around here? Or are you leaving?
Leaving where?
You're not going anywhere, right?
No, I was going to the police station.
No, I mean right now.
I'm looking for my sister to go to the police station because my sister drives.
The next person on the list was Jaslyn Smith. The officers tracked her down and managed to find her around 11 p.m. that same night. Outside her family's apartment, they spoke with her while her mother was present.
Jaslyn, did you hurt this person? No, I didn't. I didn't hit him or anything. I was just told to push him and make sure he stayed in the corner.
I don't know exactly what happened. You're telling me that you were told to do something? I don't know what you did. I don't know what you didn't do.
She said that she was told to keep him in a corner. Andre. Okay. Andre told me that somebody had pissed him off, or somebody was messing with somebody else's girl or something. It had to do with some type of chick. And that he was
Yeah, say everything, bitch.
some backup for his fight. He told me it was just a fight.
Jaslyn had been told to trap DJ in the stairwell. Andre needed backup.
Hold on. He's doing all of this over a bit? Over a bit? He killed somebody over a bit? You killed somebody over a girl? Mind you. He probably, DJ probably just talked to the girl one time, bro. And you did this over a girl? Please, I hope she's lying. I hope that she's lying, because if she is lying, because this is the most stupidest reason to kill somebody over. This is the most stupidest reason. And then you got two other bitches with you to go jump somebody over a girl. And then those two dumbass bitches obliged to jumping his ass over poor Andre bitch ass over a damn girl. Jocelyn bitch. I don't know what's her fucking name. Jaslyn. Whatever the fuck the bitch name is. She's stupid as fuck. She's a dumb bitch. I'm sorry. She's a fucking dumb bitch. Because no, this is making me mad just now.
Over a girl, Andre's ex, who was now involved with DJ.
Over an ex-girlfriend. No, hold on, bro.
You do not have to talk to me.
Are you gonna arrest my child?
No, I'm not gonna arrest your child. I want to hear what she has to say, but I wanted to reiterate because I said it to you and she wasn't here.
He told me to dress up in all black and follow him.
Andre?
Yes. I want to do that and everything.
Jaslyn.
He said, do this for me. Just help me out with a fight. We're fine. We walked all the way there and we walked up the stairway. And Chrissy was there. Chrissy had seduced him from what I know. I was trying to just pretend and forget that it didn't happen. I already knew that if something like this was going to happen, I already knew the cops were going to show up sooner or later. And I already started preparing myself for the worst, Ma. What do you mean by preparing yourself for the worst? If they send me away, Ma.
According to her, the mastermind behind the whole murder was Andre. He even picked out the colors of the clothes, and the plan was just a fight. Jaslyn clearly tried to downplay her own role and choices. But over the next half hour, the officers, and even her mother, would unintentionally learn the truth from her words, shocking them to their core. Things her 16-year-old daughter had done were far beyond what her mother could have imagined. Detectives were still putting the pieces together with no clear reason to make an arrest. But Jaslyn knew what was coming. She knew there was no escape.
Because she knew that they didn't just hold that boy in a corner while Andre beating him up. She knew that because I'm preparing myself for the worst. Bitch, you probably put that nigga in the corner while freaking Andre freaking stabbed him. And then you just sat there just like, oh damn, he stabbed the man. I don't know what to freaking do. After that, all three of y'all. Chrissy, what the fuck y'all ugly ass seducing a nigga for? Okay, my fault. My fault. But bitch, Jocelyn, they all three of them probably put that nigga in that bush and just walked off. After what they did. And after I'm preparing myself for the worst, girl, don't piss me off.
She had already prepared herself for the worst.
It's because you knew what happened.
Everything I've already said, I'm an accomplice, and I know this, but I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Come here. I can't. Come here.
The female officer at the scene can be seen briefly laughing when Smith lets out a sigh. But there's nothing funny about what's happening.
Exactly.
A teenager has been killed, and Jaslyn has just admitted her role in what happened.
See, I mean, I saw that bitch too. Because she was like, bitch, don't make me cuss your stupid ass out too. You so glad I'm focused on all three of these people right now, bro. You so glad I'm scared of the popos. You so glad I'm scared of the popos. But no, bro.
She's now given police a motive. Andre had found himself in the middle of a high school love triangle between DJ and his ex-girlfriend. That's when the dark thoughts started, and the plan began to take shape. A plan that would need help. Before Sunday, before any of this began, Andre had reached out to her. He told her about the planned fight and the help he needed. Now sitting in a police car beside her mother, the officer asks Jaslyn to walk them through everything, step by step, starting from that moment.
So I'd like for you to kind of tell me, step by step, on how everything occurred, you know?
Before Sunday, before he came over.
Who's here?
Andre.
Andre's from school also?
Yes. Before he ever came over, he told me Friday, I believe it was Friday, that he had a situation that he needed to deal with, and he was wondering if I could help him out with a fight. Me knowing that I used to fight in elementary and used to be a bad kid-ish outside of school, I'd agreed because he's a good friend of mine. Like, it's just
Oh, hell no.
He had said he was going to be coming over.
Fighting in elementary is way different than fighting in high school.
He came over at least 6:45, close to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And he had proceeded to tell me the whole scenario of, we're going to get dressed in all black. You're going to wear clothes that you don't care about. You're going to wear gloves. You're going to wear do-rag. I know the whole layout of the building.
Andre already knew that Jaslyn had a reputation for fighting when she was younger. That was exactly why he chose her. He even picked out what Jaslyn should wear, telling her to wear gloves and protect her hair. Jaslyn's account helps clarify the days leading up to the murder, but one thing stands out. She repeatedly tries to downplay her role, presenting herself as someone who was merely influenced rather than involved. A claim that within minutes would be completely undermined by a small slip she made.
We had gotten dressed, we had prepared. My mom had gotten home. We had told her that we were going to go on a walk. He was explaining to me that the person that me and him were going to fight with, the person he was going to seduce, had messed with a girl that he knew and had, essentially from what I know. And on the way there, he's telling me exactly where we're going to walk, exactly how we're going to walk, exactly what we're going to do, and we're going to wait for a signal. And I was like, okay, it's just a fight. But immediately when we got in there, we had walked over to where the stairwell was, while even telling me to move this way to avoid a camera and to avoid things. So we had walked up the stairs while Chrissy stayed downstairs and made a call. Me and him were upstairs. He's just talking to me. We're relaxed. We're chill. And then he got a signal from Chrissy to walk downstairs. And he had a weapon with him. He told me to hold the weapon. We had gloves.
Jocelyn the most dumbest bitch ever. I feel like they went to school and just walk around the fucking hallways because all three of them dumbass hoses. You went there for a fight. This man brought a knife. You went there for a fight. This man brought a knife. Now, if you start using your mind, your sense, every single thing that you have in your right mind, you think, why are you bringing a knife to a fist fight? You don't think so the man gonna get stabbed? Not once. And then you following him like a fucking bird, as bitch you are, because you fucking is a bird, ho. And then you ain't thought to yourself, damn, man, this man gonna kill this man today. You didn't thought that to yourself. The freak.
We had
Chrissy, the biggest bird in that bitch.
he had approached the boy, and Chrissy had moved back and walked down the stairs.
Did you know this boy or no? Okay.
Boy tried to make a run for it after Andre approached him and was like, yeah, we have a problem. He has me standing behind. Chrissy looked at me and he made a run for it, and I'm like, okay, weapons just for intimidation. I'm gonna put this down. I ran and I helped Andre to tackle him and put him onto the ground.
Jaslyn uses the word weapon. Even though she's detailed and specific in almost every other part of her story, she keeps this part vague. We already know DJ was found with 2 stab wounds, so whatever the weapon was, it clearly wasn't a gun. What that weapon actually was, and why Jaslyn avoided naming it, becomes clear later in the interview. And it's something that will shock you.
Just calling it here. I feel like it's a weapon either 1 she bought or 2 it was in her house. So, because I don't think nah. Because if you avoided naming a weapon, you should have said the weapon that Andre bought or brought. Because it sure was no freaking gun because it was 2 stab wounds. The only 2 stab wounds I can actually freaking probably think of is a freaking not a butter knife. A freaking kitchen knife, like, you know, like that big sharp knife. Or like something coming from y'all house and stuff. But she's alleging that freaking Andre planned this out. Stupid dumb bitch. So what the fuck with your stupid ass? Oh my gosh. Andre, I ain't never met someone this stupid.
For the weapon after explaining to him that he was going to kill the other boy. He had asked for a weapon and I just handed it to him because I'm like, I don't know about this, but I'm like, okay, man, you're joking, because me and Andre are playful. We like to mess around and we do like play fight.
This that 1.7 IQ type of shit I be talking about. 1.7. 1 point, not even 1 point. This is that 0. This is the below that 1.7. This is that 0.7 fucking IQ. Cause this nigga out here telling you, oh, pass me the knife, and the dumb bitch fucking passed the knife. And then she was like, I thought you was joking.
We're just very like sibling type relationship.
But this time, nothing felt like a joke. The weapon used, the level of planning involved, his behavior, and the sheer intensity of the violence he unleashed all point to the same conclusion. This was a planned killing, not a spontaneous act.
He proceeded to take out a small weapon and attempt to stab. And he was failing, and I was just like, okay, I can see it because I'm holding his legs. So I'm in a position where I'm holding both of his legs and I'm wrapped around his under torso, and I just feel poking right here.
Jaslyn claims she didn't know Andre's full plan, but she did admit that she helped holding DJ down even after the stabbing began. As disturbing as that is, Jaslyn never stopped or showed regret during the attack, not when DJ was begging for help. Not even as he was slipping in and out of consciousness after being stabbed.
And then he had another smaller weapon, and he took that out, and he stabbed him right here.
So 2 weapons.
Boy, he was just like, "You're gonna kill me. Just choke me out or like end it," because he kept going in and out.
DJ knew he was dying. Under the pressure and pain he was in, he begged Andre to choke him and end it quickly. Andre ignored him and stabbed him again. After that, DJ went unresponsive. He stopped struggling and tragically died at the scene. In Jaslyn's version of events, she says she was told to do what she was assigned without asking questions. As the confrontation escalated, she says she didn't fight back because she was terrified of what might happen. Throughout her account, she places nearly all the blame on Andre. That explanation mostly holds up until Jaslyn slips up. In the middle of her story, she mentions a detail that seriously undermines her claim that she didn't know this was a murder plan and instead places her right at the center of it.
Because prior to this, he had told me that this was the first person he had ever killed.
Prior to this, he had told you that?
When we were at the house, we were just talking about the whole plan of what to do, what was going to happen. But he never told me that he was going to kill somebody until at this time.
Okay.
You know, like, this is the first person. I leave it here. I'll ask Chrissy. Leave.
That single detail changes everything.
Exactly.
It shows that Jaslyn knew about the murder plan long before it happened. Now her story starts to crack. It directly contradicts her earlier claim that she had no idea this was meant to be a killing.
Yeah, because he literally just said, "Oh, this is gonna be the first person I kill." Bitch, you knew. Bitch, you knew. The fuck, your stupid ass can't. Your 0.7 ass can't fucking think of no other shit, you dumb bitch. Fuck around with your stupid bitch ass. I feel so, honestly, I want to say I feel so sad for Jocelyn's mother because I know she in the car thinking like, I know her dumb ass did not just do all of this shit, bro.
It's clear she was far more involved in both the planning and the decision than she had admitted. That's when the officer shifts the focus and asks about the weapon used in the attack.
I'm assuming it's a knife then that he had?
There is a knife and there is a longer.
A longer what? Sword. A sword. Okay.
A knife is something that can be easily concealed, but a sword isn't. Hiding something like that would be almost impossible. It's hard to believe that Jaslyn and Christy could have been around Andre all that time without noticing the sword. Now detectives finally have enough pieces to start shaping a version of events that's much closer to the truth. But before moving forward, they still needed to make sure the physical evidence matched the story.
So you saw the big sword when he first showed up here in the first place?
I didn't see it exactly. I saw that there was a bag with it, and I was like, okay. Because somebody else had taken everything out of the house behind us, and I didn't know where that was. And I believe it was either in like a jacket with him or with Chrissy in an extra jacket or in a bag with them.
Jaslyn could tell detectives were zeroing in on one key detail. She knew about the sword before they ever left the house, and that meant she knew the plan from the start. She tried to distance herself from it, saying that when they left, Andre grabbed a small knife and a larger sword, but she claimed she didn't actually see the sword at first and assumed it was already in the bag. Detectives weren't convinced. By now, there were too many gaps in her story. The teens believed they had pulled off the perfect crime. They killed someone in broad daylight in a tucked-away stairwell inside a busy apartment complex, avoided security cameras, and left no direct eyewitnesses. If the group chat messages hadn't surfaced later, they might have gotten away with it. But everything started to fall apart after the attack. They dragged DJ's body into the bushes, packed the weapons and supplies into a bag, and returned to Jaslyn's complex. There, they made a serious mistake. In an open, grassy area, clearly visible from nearby apartments, they started a fire and burned the bloody clothes using gasoline. As they sat there, shaken, but still hoping they were in the clear, a security guard spotted them. In that moment, the cover-up ended, and he wasn't the only one watching. Another resident had seen them too and later told police exactly what she saw.
The two girls, they were just standing there, but they weren't moving much.
the chubby girl, she was just like moving back and forth, like standing in the same spot but moving a little bit. And then the guy was moving around the fire, just throwing more gasoline. I didn't see their face, but I saw their body shape, and seeing them on the photos, you could picture them, especially the chubby girl. You could feel the traumatization from them, and you could feel like they were scared, but you could also feel like they had that energy of the way of thinking, like he deserved it. Like you could notice that.
Security camera footage from the apartment complex backed up much of Jaslyn's story. The cameras showed the three teens dressed entirely in black as they approached the stairwell where DJ was attacked. One camera even captured DJ Grant's final moments. Another showed the teens dragging his body toward the bushes exactly as described. But as detectives reviewed everything more closely, cracks began to appear. Parts of Jaslyn's version didn't fully line up.
I want to hear
Police
Andres.
seized the teens' phones and went through their messages. It didn't take long to find something that directly contradicted Jaslyn's claim that this was only meant to be a fight. One message revealed the true mindset behind the plan.
White DJ Grant was killed back in October, and for months now, the three teens that are accused in his case have been kept in jail.
All the evidence was clear. Within days, police moved in on all three suspects. Jaslyn Smith, Christy Parisian, and Andre Clements were all arrested. Each of them was charged as an adult. All three were charged with tampering with evidence and conspiracy to commit murder. Christy and Jaslyn were each charged with second-degree murder. Both eventually...
Oh, bitch, you going in for life. All three of them hoes going in for life. Tampering with evidence. Conspiring to commit murder, bitch. Second degree, first degree. Bitch, y'all going to jail for life.
They pleaded guilty and were sentenced to 25 years in prison, followed by an additional 10.
Never mind. What the fuck?
10 years of probation. Andre Clements, who was 17 at the time, was considered the mastermind behind the crime and the one who delivered the fatal sword strike that killed DJ. He faced the most serious charge, first-degree premeditated murder. On February 18, 2025, Andre Clements, now 20 years old, also pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison, followed by lifetime probation.
Caring, loyal, honest
20.
person would be there for you in a second and a heartbeat.
Ah, hell no, bro. DJ did not get... Oh, hell no. DJ did not get the freaking justice he got deserved. 40 years? I don't know if his time started now or later. Well, if his time started now, bro, that man probably gonna get out in like 58 years old because he was 18 when he committed. But if it's not, he gonna get out when he's 60. And then the other two shorties got 25? Ah, hell nah, bro. No. And then 10 years of probation, bitch. You acting like that gonna really do shit. I want to say rest in peace to Dwight DJ. Rest in freaking peace. All of this over a freaking girl that I knew you probably loved to the greatest of any type of thought, bro. I just knew. Rest in freaking peace. And then I'm so sorry for the mother. I am so sorry for the mother. Cause it's like that's her fucking baby, bro. She couldn't even watch her baby graduate. that would made it even worse because like all of them are seniors in high school, bro. She couldn't even watch her baby graduate because some people took her baby from her life, and then they still have their life to live after jail. That's the craziest thing ever. They probably can't do like most of the things that they could do, but they still had a life to live after jail. And it's so freaking sad, and I 100% feel like life in jail, life in jail, life in jail. That's what they should have gotten. Like, I remember there was... No. Like, they planned this murder. They did all of this. It was premeditated. All of it was premeditated. They knew all of this was going to happen. They knew that he was going to die because why, first of all, Chrissy is luring him out of his house. Boom. Premeditated. Jaslyn freaking holding him while he's getting stabbed, and then you not doing nothing about it. All of them are big as birds. Fuck all of them. Rest in peace, DJ. Thank you guys for watching. I can't believe it.